Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do your reading. This is a next 48-hour reading. I'm going to use the Dream Keepers. I think that's Dream Keepers. Dream Keepers Tarot. I think so. That deck. We're going to use that deck and we are going to clarify with Osho Zen Tarot. I'm pulling from this Kipper Oracle or Kipper Fortune Telling deck to see what wants to give us, if it wants to give us the theme. All right, something you're not expecting with expectation in the reverse. I have main female. And like I said, on the bottom of the deck, expectation in reverse. So this might be, well, it's either for you or it's regarding this energy, right? We should get another card. Hang on. We should get another card from that deck because, I mean, that's not really tough. Something you're not expecting, the main female, I don't know. Give me something else. Give me something else, Spirit, please. Okay, so what else are you giving us? The distant horizons and a message. And then I have family room on the bottom. Okay, that's a little bit more information. So, okay, a message. And then something in the distant horizons is already making an appearance. Obviously for your benefit somehow. So let's see. Where am I putting that? All right. Messages for Pisces. Tell me what the issue is for Pisces. What's the issue? The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. What is the challenge? Two for the challenge. I have Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Emperor upright. So it's looking like there's something you're doing either by yourself or not, with not much guidance. Because the challenge is a strategy here for forming a new opportunity and moving past something that was a loss of investment. So the challenge is like, can we create something new? What is the strategy? Okay, this is like, yeah. What is the strategy? What is the heart of the matter for Pisces? Heart of the matter for Pisces. Judgment in reverse. I thought that was what was coming out with that Ace of Pentacles. It could, just because it kind of looks like it, you know, with that grass on the card. I thought it was the wings to the Judgment. So, oh, you might want to see it, right? Okay, so yeah, Judgment in the reverse is about forgiveness and letting go of whatever it is. It's heavy on your heart because the heart is, if it's embodying judgment in reverse, then there's some kind of resentment. There's something. Maybe you're not wanting to work with somebody. Like, of course we're going to get different messages, different types of timelines on here, but it is general. But I feel like, I don't know if this not working with others is because you're not wanting to collaborate. What is the past? Or if it's because of a situation. Okay, well, there's something about the High Priestess being in reverse in the past. That is the yes card. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, yes. That there was something that you didn't listen to your intuition about in the past. It might have been a main female that you still harbor some kind of resentment to or against. Tell me about the, it could be like because of a rebellious energy with the Emperor as a strategy, like as a challenge. Somebody could be kind of rebellious, doing something very different. What's the crowning energy? What's the crowning energy? Six of Cups. Wow. Wow. So the Six of Cups is a really nice card. Usually speaking of soul family connections, they're extremely close connections. It can be about networking. It can be, but there's something with this close connection and the bond. There's something about that. Now, it's also, the Six of Cups is also about the journey that you're taking with, possibly with a sibling. Could be even about memories, thinking back on fond memories with a sibling. It's a twin on the card. So it could be even talking about feeling like a twin flame type connection with somebody. A word's just a word, but the bond there is strong. That's so speaking of the bond mainly. Tell me about the future energy for wow, you got two. Ooh, you got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Creatrix. Wow. There's something about this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse that has to do with the challenge, because the new way to make an opportunity for yourself, no, it's exactly that. That is the new way. It's going to be to make an opportunity for yourself. So thinking of that strategy, because the old way no longer works or it has some issues, problems, right? And so this can be about having a really good strategy for your finances, for wealth that lasts a long time, but beyond your lifespan, into your relatives and so on. So this Creatrix is like the magician energy. It's absolutely creating whatever it is that you want. We'll take a little closer look to that Ten of Pentacles also. How are you feeling about this, about what it's talking about? Six of Swords in reverse. You're thinking of the past, and you're thinking of how you didn't you're thinking like, I don't want to make the same decision that I did. I don't want to not listen to my intuition, but you're feeling like something is in the direction of not listening to your intuition. And this is something about the past, about something yeah, we'll get clarification there, because it could even be like being in the middle of something that you know you could have left, but you didn't. Tell me about the environment, and I'm not looking at that as good or bad either for Pisces. In the environment, nice. The Star, and the Eight of Wands. Star and the Eight of Wands. This is when I get excited. These kinds of readings make my energy go up. So I love it. I love it. The Star and the Eight of Wands is kind of like Sagittarius and Aquarius energy. It's fiery, but it's also unique and analytical. In the spotlight for something, maybe even famous for something. Look, whatever communication you've got going on, or that you are going to have going on in the environment, it's not only going to speed up a manifestation and address some issues that have been long overdue to be solved, right? It's that, but it's getting, I mean, there's some kind of recognition you got to be giving yourself, to be like, oh my goodness, I feel so hopeful that something is going to be good. You know what I mean? Like, I feel hopeful about something for once. I feel like there's probably an energy with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that maybe was interfering, and there was a stop put to that, or something like that. All right, this is a beautiful reading. This could be Cupid's arrow. Whatever it is, it gives you hope. And there's something that, you know, the star, when you wish upon a star, you know, just think of how great a star is. It's just a very nice energy. All right, so tell me about the hope or fear. Hope or fear. The Seven of Swords with Justice in the reverse. You just don't want to be in another partnership where it's so unequal that you get lied to or lied, cheated, stolen from. Like, you don't want a partnership that's like that. You want something like the Lover's energy that is soulmate. Here, maybe even here founded on honesty, and growing from an honest place for yourself. Like, you want it to start like that. I get that. And this is a fear. So let's not... It can also be that there is a strategy needed for some kind of partnership because you're at possibly a crossroads with something with your business or work too. So justice in the reverse is, you know, it's a fear of something being off balance for sure. What is the outcome for Pisces? Look at this. Big choices. Two of Pentacles. The choice is yours. It's connecting the matrix, or the matrix, the creatrix, the magician basically, and the star. And that is meaning that there's many choices and options. The decision is yours. What do you want to create? What is your strategy? And then they're saying, don't tell somebody else your strategy. After you figure something out, don't tell all your secrets. Okay, so give me something else with the Two of Pentacles, because we know that that's change. And we know that that's change that we are, well, we are the ones initiating. Wow, there's the Tower. The Tower. Major change and transformation. And there's that energy of, I'm going to listen to my intuition. I'm not going to stick here. I'm not going to stick around for something to get worse. But you are still sticking around at the moment. So this is either your major change and transformation. Wow. It's not really a tower down, is it? It's like Five of Wands. We could have competitive energy. Competitive. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to put... and maybe that's what some kind of message is about. It's the competition or something like that. I don't know. Make sure you can see everything. Yeah, you can. All right, so I think that these two cards are connected, the past and how you're feeling right now with the Six of Swords. You're looking back at the times when you should have listened to your intuition. So you're doing some kind of reflecting back on how you used your intuition in the past and when it was time to get out of something. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the past then. Tell me a little bit more about the past. High Priestess in the reverse. Which is also you not really feeling like yourself. Another Six of Swords. Holy crap. So that's confirmation when I get those numbers coming up as a repeat. Ooh, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles. This is, wow. So you didn't listen to your intuition here in the past. And the card is suggesting that you wanted to collaborate or lay down the groundwork to work with someone else or to be working with someone else, but there's something about you just ending up taking on other people's burdens, and their worry became your worry, and you wouldn't have kept going if you would have listened to your intuition. I don't know, there's something about making it a different decision this time. So, Spirit, you're going to have to explain to us what the Three of Pentacles in the reverse means. It feels like it's like releasing a contract or a karmic tie, taking that sword from the Justice in the reverse and saying, let's cut this karmic tie. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Woo, you are brainstorming. You're thinking a whole lot. You probably could be overthinking, but this is listening to your own intuition regarding whether you want to forgive something or not. You know what I mean? Like whether you're just like, no, I'm going to move on from this and I'm going to consider it like I learned from something. All right. So what is this Ace of Pentacles doing in the reverse? Okay, that's what I thought. I was thinking that it was a gift that you had given somebody else that you're like, you know, I would help somebody out, but they didn't help me out, or you didn't get anything really back from it. And there was some kind of, I don't know, strategy behind giving a gift. And here's the Queen of Wands, sharing a gift, talent, or ability, sharing. So the challenge, maybe it's about not sharing as much until we get a better strategy in place. Tell me about the Emperor as a strategy. What's the Emperor as a strategy? Yes, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So we saw that earlier. That is a strategy of being assertive and being done with any kind of power play that somebody's trying to do in your life with that Queen of Pentacles. It's the interference energy, and it's energy that I think it causes problems like within the family structure or unit. It could be a matriarch energy that's really not that loving, that just likes to cause problems and have, it feels like control, like trying to have control, but it end up, see, the Emperor does it in a very, you know, responsible King of Kings energy. And the Queen of Wands is giving too without really expecting anything back, but she's just very good at everything she does. But the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who's kind of need, for one thing, they need to tap back into their groundedness when it comes to conserving resources, money, things like that. Like this person might have a problem with that. And it might be that this person is trying to seek for money from you. This can be that where, what was the challenge, is saying no to this person. Maybe even saying, you know, I know you're family, but I can't at this moment help because of whatever reason. I don't know, something like that. All right, so there might need another strategy or more strategies being placed on home business also. At the heart of the matter, I have Judgment in the reverse. What else is that about? The Tower and almost the reverse. Breaking chains of authority, conformity, sudden change. It can be disruption. It can be people moving out of your life from one place to the next. It's enlightenment to what needs to be transformed. Intuitively, you just kind of know. And with that Judgment in the reverse, it's like once we know it, that's when this big change comes in. Once we acknowledge our intuition, something like that. Tell me about the Six of Swords in the reverse. Acknowledging your intuition. Acknowledging your feelings and your intuition. You know what I mean? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have that Devil conditioning kind of card. Like, what have you been conditioned to? Releasing the past and the it's the energy of grieving, but it's like getting through a mourning period. Also, this is also being flexible and adaptable to how something has to come in, because it's really letting go of the past. No matter if you're still upset about something from the past or not, being open and flexible instead of staying mad or upset will help you move past these energies so that you can make space for the thing that really needs to come in. And also, maybe there's just something karmic that we're just conditioned into passing along, and it's dysfunctional, so there's something about this that's going to be like halted. All right, so the Star and the Eight of Wands. Whew. Beautiful communication. The Star, famous, maybe celebrity, in the spotlight, really good at what you do. Wow. Seven of Swords in the reverse, able to see through deception, especially if you have this like maybe mirroring energy, being decisive with the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Swords in the reverse is, I think it is the ability to have wise discernment, but it's also you making a strategy, thinking a little bit longer on a strategy here. Seeing through any kind of, it usually says politics on the card, but seeing through anybody's mask. Like the mask is off. Wow. The mask is off, and there does need to be some kind of strategy made. So what about the communication? What's that? The Eight of Wands, the communication about? Could possibly be your energy again. The Hangman upright. This is about, okay, so with Osho Zen Tarot, so they want me to say that you may be projecting or mirroring a situation that, like I said, once you notice what it is, it's like amazing how big change transformation comes in the moment that something's even noticed or recognizes to why they're doing that. The Hangman in this deck, it could be being very famous for putting new vision and new dimensions. It's like your ideas, maybe, I mean, I know it sounds silly, but maybe they're coming from a higher dimension, you know, 5D and up. Like, there's something that you're creating, and your vision is going to have more depth and reach more people because of this vision that you're putting into it. This is clearly saying that needs to be a little bit of time put into the perspective, especially if we're holding on to some kind of conditioned judgment energy. You know, when a person's judgy. All right, the Six of Cups, soulmate journey, making good memories. What else? And the Sun. It's brand new. It's brand new. So for those of you that wanted to hear that there's a brand new relationship here, that's it. That's the crowning energy, and it's lighting up everything. Maybe just the contact of you and this person will bring new heights and dimensions to what you create. Just them being simply an energy in your life, like making everything better. Wow. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you'll want to work with this energy, or like if it's not relationship, then a new partnership, or just other people to bounce off ideas with, to lay the groundwork. I help you, you help me. Beautiful. And maybe doing some more research on this, like I said, strategy that needs a little bit more thought. Tell me about the Creatrix. Fool in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Ace of Cups. Hard to trust a situation. Hard to really even take a step forward because of this past energy, because of what has happened in the past, or what is something that might be a conditioned response towards a behavior. To feel distrust might be a conditioned response to something. But it's ultimately because something needs to be integrated, some kind of hurt, or healing needs to be integrated and healed so that you can accept. Look, it looks like they're both in the water floating, so that you can accept your Ace of Cups, which is your ability to go around any obstacle that you're faced with, like water, right? This can also be signifying a new relationship or something like that. Yeah, as you heal yourself, your relationships become healed in different and unique ways. Completely reinventing oneself with the Ten of Swords and walking away from a painful ending. Maybe this has people talking, or maybe this is like that Page of Swords where the news is just that you have a million thoughts running through your head. It can be that. It could be that you feel like you've maybe thought about something too much, or over analysis, worried possibly about what others are saying. But look, there's that changing form, changing shape completely with whatever it is that you create, because it's changing like who you are completely. Oh goodness. Okay, tell me about the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. Could also be dealing with a child. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius is the only page that I see out here. I also have Four of Wands in the reverse. I think some of you all are clearly moving away from a commitment from a main female. Maybe even if it wasn't actual commitment, like in the situation where you know that you're separated, but in a few months you always take each other back. Like, that's not going to happen. There's something about something not being loyal to somebody in the same sense. They couldn't redeem themselves, I guess. And so this has to be torn down. Now, it also could mean really big moves for change in business. With the Two of Pentacles, you may be juggling a whole lot and major change and transformation at the same time. Ooh, yeah. And, you know, I've got to say, I mean, whether it's time to heal something for yourself, there's some kind of major commitment or soul contract coming in here for you. It's coming fast because the Eight of Wands and the Chariot is coming fast. Yeah. You're breaking through conditioning. You may be traveling or looking forward to being near water. And there is this new investment. So now we have possibly child, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe. All right. That's what I've got for you guys. Let's pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. That was a good reading. I think that was a pretty thorough reading. I'm trying to make them as thorough as I possibly can. For a collective read for the sign of Pisces. But if you need a private reading, guys, just reach out to me in the description box below is how to get that information. And this is the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. So you ended with the Hierophant, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but you ended with the Hierophant. Because there's major change that you're being asked to stay open to regarding new soul contracts. And also karmic ties being broke, as well as conditioning that leads you to exhibit any kind of really judgmental type behavior, or you know what I mean, against behavior. Wow, 22. Okay. Okay, so I have 22, master number 22, the architect, ruling planet Pluto, which, you know what, you got two towers in your reading, two high priestess. You know what is going to majorly change and transform. You just know. Maybe, I don't know if you've used your skill, but maybe there's a skill of psychic medium, communication between spirit worlds that you could tap into. I also have meditation teacher, teach, heal, wellness, clairaudience, clear hearing, YouTube platform, spiritual callings, blogger platform with the B, employs spiritual services. Big B, psychic detective, post-cognition, psychometry, telepathy, and dowsing. Number 12, ascension number 12, guiding humanity towards a multi-star system. Yes. Clairvoyance, clear seeing. And then, of course, this is a good sign for your prosperity. Ascension number 8, mental plane, seed crystal, 8 through 10 chakras activated. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Please like and subscribe as it helps the channel. Bye-bye.